Hello, it's your boy, BBGN, and I have a special guest from the past with me.
Hey everyone, this is Nickfoon. What's up?
Okay, so this project, what you're seeing on screen right now, is the Glitchless segmented that Nick and I worked on back in 2014, I believe. I checked
Yeah,
my Google Drive, and it looks like what I have is that the I have the folders were downloaded from Dropbox in like September of 2014. So I mean, it must have been worked on in early 2014, I think.
um, yeah, that sounds about right.
So
Um,
this is just a beautiful, beautiful project. This is actually a really cool strat here that we did in Prologue to get on top of the door.
yeah, there's some cool stuff. I mean, I'm not as up to date as you are, so this is all cool to me. But there's a strat here. Do I jump on the rail and then turn around? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember that wasn't a thing, and I was like, why isn't this a thing? This should be a thing for everyone. So I
Literally,
uploaded a video.
everyone back in 2014, I mentioned that and you uploaded a video, and I think you'll be happy to know everyone used that strat, and I think you're still credited for it actually.
Nice.
Because we're
That's
like,
my legacy.
that literally is your legacy. Everyone does that strat now.
Yeah, there's like a few other things, but that's what I remember the most, probably.
No, I think that's
Okay.
super funny because that is what you're remembered for, your legacy here.
And what's kind of funny is I started this game in like a really weird way. So like I just like watched a YouTube video. I don't even remember who it was, and I just like started running. Like I didn't look up like the anything. Like I just watched like Oven Donkey, I think. And then I was streaming one day and randomly I think Floobs came into my chat and told me I should do a race. And that's kind of how I got involved with the community and everything.
That is so wacky. I miss Floobs. Floobs also kind of like he still goes to events and stuff, but like he stopped running in a few years ago. I miss him. He's
The
such a
movement was
staple.
kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. Floobs is awesome.
Uh,
And
so at the time this was uploaded, or rather recorded, I don't know if everyone. I kind of did some research here. So it looks like Nickfoon, me, Ari, and Alex Stender5 were like the only five active glitchless runners. Uh, Oven Donkey had a time of like 55 minutes in RTA, and then Ari swooped in, beat that, and then Nick and I came and cleaned it up a little bit, and then Alex ended up having it for like a year. So glitchless was kind of a fresh category. I mean, I think the reason I swooped in, and I think you mentioned it to me earlier, the reason you swooped in is because, I mean, it
it
was
was like
kind of a
free.
free. It was free.
Yeah, yeah, it was free. And honestly, it was kind of fun to like, there was so much potential to find new things. And I'm sure even after we left it off, like obviously the time has come down by like 8 minutes, I think, right?
Yeah, just about.
Since I was running it, there's just so much potential to like find really big time saves versus like any percent.
Yeah,
Um,
we definitely didn't. Glitchless did not have the fine-tuned comb of optimization that any percent kind of got because no one ran it for like a year or two. So I think that was a really fun part of routing it back in 2014 was that I mean, essentially it was like there was so much to find,
yeah,
and I
for
mean,
real.
and we didn't really get to see a full glitchless segmented until Rec uploaded his thing in 2017. But this ended up getting scrapped just because I don't know, I got lazy and oh, this is a cool strat. I
Yeah,
didn't know we knew this back then. The reverse angle kick glitch there. That's
yeah.
cool.
It was definitely like I still ran this game, uh, and we were not working on this, so it was definitely just something we stopped doing out of laziness, probably. Like it wasn't like we both like I left and then it just disappeared. It
Yeah,
was,
and we were
yeah.
working on this in conjunction. Mirror's Edge done. So this was the folders apparently say the last we worked on this was like August 2014.
Mhm.
Mirror's Edge done quick, the first segmented run that Arrow, Keel, Floobs, Zook, and Rec worked on, that was uploaded, I checked, in September of 2014. So, like, we were
Oh,
just working on this in the background while they were working on their thing.
yeah, yeah. That's why it spawned it, I think. We were like, dude, we should just do glitchless because they're doing any percent, you know? But one thing that getting in that elevator without dying, I remember being really annoying
We played
because
on normal back then. I think that's
yeah,
important
yeah,
to note.
yeah. Like I don't remember. Oh, this is cool too.
Skip
I
the
know
roll.
it's not like a new strat, but I always thought this was a cool thing. to get down here. This is like me starting speedrunning versus me playing casually. I was like, wow, this is so cool.
No, that is a cool strat.
Yeah, getting in that elevator, any elevator with guards was really annoying because it was just basically random, right?
Yeah,
If
I
they
mean,
kill you or not.
that's probably the only like bit of randomness. They still troll you, I think. Like even in 2020, we're optimized now, but the guards will still sometimes refuse to get out of the elevator. Oh, good splice there. You actually see the gate pop up from down to up from the bad splicing. So shoutouts to that.
Yeah, this movement not that great to be honest.
We're shaky, but like I think I've lowered my DPI like 600 since then. So I'm curious what we do here because there's so many cool strats in this area, and the sliding wall climb hadn't been found yet.
Oh dang, we don't do it.
I
For
think
some
we're
reason
gonna do single wall boost. Yeah.
I remember it being. I think we knew it was possible, but we couldn't get it or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So this is just so that was a full prologue in chapter 1. Oh, there's audio now. Ignore that. So that was the full prologue in chapter 1, but the rest of it isn't so completed.
Yeah, we did all of chapter 9.
Yeah. But I think we only
this,
have 3, 5, and 7, the first checkpoints recorded.
This is me. I have the white glove with the anime on it, or Haruhi.
Part of our segments are done with gloves, and part of them are done with like the default skin. So I don't really know what we were doing. I don't remember what our intention was.
It might have been a thing where like we'd already recorded some, and we're like, oh, it'd be cool if we had gloves, and we didn't feel like redoing the parts, or like we'll redo them later, and then later never happened.
And then that killed it. Yeah.
Is there a way to get past that vent without doing the slow animation?
Still no.
Still no? Okay.
Still no. We still have to go through that vent.
So many like readjustments. What is that called when you... I forget what it's called when you gain max speed.
Oh, the side jump?
Yeah, side jump.
Oh, good animation skip there, though. The little jump up onto the ledge. Wow, we're good at this game.
Yeah. That was a pain. I remember that. I was like, dude, I just like can't do this. It's so annoying.
Okay, this is the same as what we do now. You death abuse down here, and then that actually saves more time nowadays because we remove load times. So beautiful.
Isn't there like some crazy kick glitch combo here or something, or chain?
Oh yeah, 90%. There's a chain that uses the top of the I guess the rail there.
Oh. Yeah, not dying here was probably kind of hard. I don't remember, but I remember the difficulty of dying in different sections. But I remember the elevators were particularly hard. But it looks like we almost died there, so maybe it was hard.
Oh, but we're fine. I made it through.
You made it through first try.
Dude, not even. This is so good.
And what's interesting is like there's some things that could clearly be like more optimized, like some wall boosts and stuff. So I'm wondering if we were just like lazy, or we didn't want to do like a million segments. Or...
That's the thing. Is like I think now the standards are so much higher because we know like what the upper bounds of this game is. But at the time, like, I mean, sure we wanted to do an optimized segmented, but like we also just kind of wanted to see like what does a human viable segmented look like, and that's more what this is. I feel, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
This is a really cool. This is such a cool strat. I want to just say, like, I still think this is cool. Lands on the little light here. Oh.
I remember this happens to people who run glitchless all the time in any game, is it's not really ever truly glitchless.
Yeah.
And like a lot of times we would do rules and little things like that, and people would be, or like the side jump or side boosts, right?
Yeah.
And like technically we don't consider that a glitch, right? But people who just come into my stream randomly are like, and you know how it is. People who aren't in speedrunning, they're like, this is glitched.
Oh, trust me, I know how it is.
Especially in really broken runs, like, I don't know, Oblivion or something, that's like a minute, you know? And people are just like, what is this?
I don't know how you skipped the fire there. You did something, I don't really know how you did that still to this day, to be honest.
There's a timing to it. There's fire, like, the kill box, like, sweeps in or whatever, or it's present, and then there's timing where, like, the animation will still be there, like the fire's still present, but the kill box is gone.
Yeah, I don't know. People still don't really time that out, I guess. So maybe we're ahead of the game here.
Yeah, dude.
I think we I don't know if we grab a gun here. I feel like we probably
don't. I don't think.
I don't know
And
if
I
you
think
saw
it took a while.
Yes. I don't know if you saw Rex video. He ends up, in his glitch segmented, he grabs a gun here, and he literally takes it to the end of the level and uses it to kill the big machine gun guard at the server room.
Yeah, it's really hard to not die there. You have to like get lucky, and then you have to go back out to get an elevator and not die.
Yeah.
But you're saying there's something here you can skip this dialogue, right, with reaction time?
Yeah, so now that we have a no-loads timer, you can see when loading starts. And the setup is essentially, once the game starts loading, you hit reaction time. And for whatever reason, the game gets confused, and it will just, like, about halfway through her little beverage speech, she'll just, like, let you out of the elevator. So you get to see the full elevator ride in this segmented, because we hadn't yet found that, which is kind of fun. I'm just running
Yeah.
around here.
In 80%, I think that some funky stuff around this elevator had just been found. Like you can call the elevator and then get into like black or something like that.
Yeah,
I
now
don't
we
really
actually,
know.
now we clip out of the elevator just by, like, we jump into a corner and then it clips you out. And then from there you can just, like, run into a loading trigger, and you skip all the way to the outside sniper area. This is a cool segment as well.
Yeah, that re-grab on the wall, I remember being difficult. And then the segment before was pretty cool too, like the rolling, and then that whole like section was pretty cool, I thought.
Oh yeah, I think Chapter 9 is probably our strongest chapter, honestly.
It's the only one that's done too, so that's good.
Yeah. Chapter 1 and
And
Prologue are done, but I think those are,
yeah,
especially
yeah,
by today's
sorry.
standards, it's tough.
Well, I guess chapter 9 is just way longer. Am I just completely wrong? I feel like it's longer.
Yeah. And your
But
wallbows here are so clean, I just love it.
all these compliments. Thank you.
You're looking
Your
good. I don't
play
know
is
what to
also
tell you.
good.
Oh, stop it, you.
Is this? I forgot about this part, but that is my glove. So
Yeah, and then this is a cool strat. I mean, I think this strat was known at the time because people did it in like chapter runs, but no one did it in
oh,
80%.
it's hard to not die because you can't get shot at all.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, that was cool. The crouch to punch the door. Is that even faster?
Yeah, I think it's a
Enemy?
little bit because you can side jump sooner if you avoid the door barge animation.
I think I was just so happy. I didn't even. Like, what about this elevator? Is this a thing still, or?
So basically, long story short, yes. In any percent, we would do clip this elevator, and then it lets you walk into the loading trigger a little bit sooner. But I mean, you still have to ride it all the way up.
Oh, so you like just stand on top of the elevator?
Literally, yes.
Okay. Um, this
Yeah.
segment, I don't remember coming up if you did it or I did it, but I remember not dying here is also hard.
Oh my god, yeah.
Um,
Because again, we're on normal, so you have to just hope the guards don't kill you. They're a little more accurate, and you have a little less health.
yeah, and you have to grab. You just have to grab this gun while being shot. Like,
And
just
I
have
just
to run
ran.
here.
I run right by the guards there. Like I don't even care.
Yeah. Like, you're just not dying right now. Like, I can see how happy you are right now. Like, jeez, that must have been a whole thing.
Yo, tree strats though.
Oh yeah, always did.
You have to do tree strats.
And then
Yeah.
over this fence. I remember always being super nervous in runs when I made it to this part, and I'm like, I'm gonna miss the rail or something. But anyway,
I get nervous that I'm gonna miss the helicopter. If you go too fast here, I don't know if this ever happened to you. If you go too fast here, you can like literally just fall to your death. The game won't let you grab
yeah,
the helicopter.
that's why you always slide through the. Or no, you slide, right?
Not in
No.
segmented. I'm too fast. No fear.
I feel like you always just slide, right?
I do.
To
In any
give yourself
percent, I still
time.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to. Because isn't this like a huge time loss? It's like 10 seconds. Or something? Not huge, but you don't want to lose 10 seconds of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I do, because I
Oh,
slide.
But yeah, that looks like all we got. That's the end of. That's when the timer stops, right? When you kick.
Yeah, so this is just fluff now. That's our glitchless segmented. That's what we did. That is Mirror's Edge done, Nick.
Mirror's Edge Nick, yeah, me edn. I can think, I promise.
One of our greatest accomplishments that never came to be, and then Rec redeemed us by uploading his in 2017. So it all came full circle.
I wonder if we'd finished it, what the time would have been.
I think
Like,
I wonder that as well. I think it probably would have been So world record at the time was like in no loads time, which is going to be more compatible with what people expect now. It'd probably be, the world record was like a 46 in September, so it probably would have been like a 43, maybe a 44, maybe a 42. I think.
And what is Rex record right now?
It's a 37.
Okay. So, you know, it would have been alright still.
Okay, it's me, just Blackbeltginganinja. What you're seeing right here is Mirror's Edge Done Nick Chapter 2. This file was found after all the other files was found. The video was actually supposed to go up last week, but then I found this file. And instead of inviting Nick back to commentate this chapter as well, I decided to just do this one on my own, just to be a little bit selfish, and I could, you know, wax and wane about all my times in Mirror's Edge and about Glitchless. This is pretty cool as a segment. The canals was, you can tell I did this segment because the wall boosts are awful, and my wall boosts were pretty awful back then. So I'm doing super weak wall boosts everywhere because I didn't know how to do a fast wall boost. Something else that I didn't get to talk about with Nick, because we were listening to it without audio, is that the audio splicing in this run, pretty bad. I didn't know how to do audio splicing really because I had never seen a segmented run at the point that I was constructing this one. Like I mentioned earlier, Mirror's Edge Done Quick doesn't come out for another 6 months at the time that this was recorded, so I really had no idea what I was doing. And also, I was like 15 or 16, so I was kind of just an idiot all around. Right here is a really good example of the audio. Yeah, it's just an awful splice. It really is. Oh, but it's pretty cool. I avoid all the fastballs here. That was a cool strat. And then a nice little wall boost there. I remember being pretty proud of that. Wall boost on that part. And this strat, I remember this being so hard. I mean, now it probably wouldn't take me that long, but this part I remember just being really, really hard. So watch this. Oh, such a cool strat. Such a cool strat. It probably doesn't even save that much time. And I tried practicing it for single segment as well. I just could not get it consistent. That strat's so hard. But yeah, do I know how to quit and reload here? Yeah, it looks like I do. Looks like I do. So that's all good. This next part, I don't really know what's happening here. It looks like I'm just doing normal strats, to be quite honest. I don't even go for the other strat. I don't know if it's faster. I don't even go for the little wall climb turnaround thing. I go for that in any percent, or single segment glitchless, rather. So maybe I should test to see what's faster. But this segment's looking okay. I think this one's also me. Nickfoon has a little bit cleaner movement than I do in these segments. I think his wall boosts are better as well. So that's why I think this one's me. But I'm not 100% sure. It's hard because, like we mentioned earlier, some segments have the custom glove and some don't, and it's a little whack. So maybe a testament to, I think that's part of the reason we lost motivation to finish the project, was because the glove thing. But I'm just speculating. It's been years since we recorded this, so I really don't know. Ooh, good fastball. That a boy. Do I do a wall boost here? Yeah, looking good. Oh, okay, we're wall boosting. Nice. Do I know about the jump over this ledge? Now that's the question. Oh, I do. Okay, shoutouts. And then a second jump too? Oh, calm down, BBGN/Nickfoon. Oh, you could see reaction time splice in and out there due to bad editing. Love that. Do I do the wall boost up here? No, I don't. That hasn't been found yet. Oh, that was a sick wall boost though. I feel like that was Nickfoon because I don't think I was smart enough to find that. Okay, well this chapter 2 segment's coming to an end. This is about to the end of where we recorded. So it's going to cut back to Nickfoon and I doing our outro, but I appreciate everyone for hanging out and listening to this video. Hopefully it was comfy, and hopefully you either got some nostalgia or you got to learn something. See ya. This has been Nick and Nick. Thank you for watching our amazing Glitchless segmented project. Any parting words for me, Nickfoon?
You'll see me in the leaderboards again. Because I'm all hyped up.
Dude, I really appreciate you coming out and doing this, though. This has been really cool to catch up and to see this this project in completion.
Thanks for tracking me down, dude. I didn't really leave any room for communication.
I really had to cyber stalk you, not gonna lie.
I wasn't intentional. I've just kind of gone away from the Nickfoon alias, so all the profiles with that name aren't really monitored.
Okay, thanks for watching. See ya.
See ya.